Momo Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. I hope my volume is very, very okay. And I want to thank you all for joining so promptly. Yeah, I know I did not make any announcement, no flyers. First of all, I want us to thank our able secretary Chris, who is on the background and making everything possible. So please, as you're joining, I would like you to first share a lot. Share. Facebook, they thought blocking Prince Jaka from my page for 1 month, I will not be live. And they were able to do all their dramas without hearing the voice of your ancestor. But unfortunately, we got ABS TV there. And you could always get me and hear me anytime, even though when my own Facebook is blocked. Let me say hi to some people. I see many people online. I would like us to really share. Let's build the audience. It is an hour of truth. Yeah. And truth is what has been keeping this revolution going. Yeah. This is an hour of truth, and this is an hour where we, the young ones, I've told you all, this is a never again generation. And when we come to this kind of a period, what do we need to do? I'd always like using the English language most often because I like and say even my mother for village made it get me. Yeah. So we go chakaram both for pidgin and for English. But me I like me pidgin fine because I like and say even mommy for village make it get me very, 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 very well. Very, very well. So first of all, me we build the audience. I see many people. I see Mama Messenger. I see Emmanuel. I see Ping Ann. I see James Mulu. I see many of you joining. I want to say thank you all for coming online on board. And we have to analyze some certain things. Yeah, we have to analyze a lot. A lot. One thing La Republic forget for Nona say we don't pass that stage. We don't pass that stage where they be just the manipulate 50 years of corruption, 50 years of slavery, 50 years of no road, no lights, 50 years of very bad education that they only teach you only about slavery, scramble for Africa, slavery in Africa, those kind of bad education. We have gone through those stages and we are no more there anymore. Now we are in a stage whereby the brains of every youth in Southern Cameroonian reasons, yeah, that you don't just tell us and we believe. No, you don't just say it and we say, oh, you are saying the truth. No, we're in a stage whereby we analyze, yeah. We put the dots, we cut the dots, the I's and the T's. We try to bring them together. We try to look if it's making sense. Yeah, we're in that stage now. So greetings to everyone which is on board. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. And thanks for joining. I don't want us to start very early. I know I'm not tell people how they come on ABS, but at least more will do some good. Make we build the audience. Make we share. Make others them join, because this time for a revolution, a time we get for understand those them way they day for the revolution and those them way they no day. We have to understand those who are in the revolution and those who are not. Yeah. I like pidgin a lot because English is not my original language. No. In this world, it's only Africans that are left with nothing. Yeah, because we took other people's culture and we forgot our culture. And as a voice of your ancestors, I don't like me foreign cultures. I like the pidgin. Yeah. If there's a way they can nationalize it in the whole of Africa and you abolish that so-called British language, it has brought you nothing but misery, slavery, economic stagnation. Yeah, if there's a way for me, I don't care, because you have to do something that represents you as an African. You have to do something that shows you're an African. Everything in Africa is foreign. If you go to China, the Chinese do what is made up of China. If you go to the Indians, they do what is developed from their Indian. If you go to the Japanese, they do what is made up of Japan. If you come to Africa, what do Africa do? They do what is made from UK. They do what is made from France. You don't do anything African. So I think for me, I don't cherish English. That's why when I look, you see, most people who come online and talk about grammar and talk about education and everything, there are those people who sometimes they're misguided, because if you look there, I like, no matter China is doing some dirty things in Africa, but I like their reasoning faculty, the way they reason. You see, the way the Chinese people reason, they go out, they acquire knowledge, and they transform the knowledge to the Chinese way, to their culture. Let's touch this so that we are young people. It's going to help educate us well. The Chinese people, if you see them, they're everywhere studying. They come to Europe, they go to America, they go to Africa, they go everywhere. They take your knowledge, but when they go back home, they transform it, they modify it, and they put a title on the language, on the knowledge. It is your knowledge. It is your intelligence. It's your ideology. It is your research. They come there. They don't behave like they don't tell you I'm a professor. No, 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 like we do. They don't tell you I'm a doctor. No. They are very humble. They come to your communities. They even fry puff puff. They even go around doing anything. But what are they searching for? Or they are searching for your knowledge. And when they get your knowledge, they go back, they brand it, they make it into first class, second class, third class, and then they decide how to share it. But it's your ideology. It's because, do you know why? You don't brand your own. You don't brand your own. It's only in Africa that they don't have anything called Africa. So we as Southern Cameroonians, we have to change the ideology. You see, like what they're doing in Rwanda. Swahili now is made everywhere to know that it is their official language. No more French. French is not Africa. So greetings, Southern Cameroonians. I was just touching that small ice and teas there. So to keep you motivated, as the voice of your ancestor, when I come online, the enemy has to tremble. The enemy has to feel the weight that the son of Watana Wata, the son of Victoria, I am present. And all the thieves, those who want to always mingle around with the revolution, I told them I'm never taking a position in this revolution because I want to be strong. I want to be like the rock of Gibraltar. No man can shake me because he who has a pure heart fears no evil. Remember this quotation. I will tell you, even to the day I will be going down to my grave. He who has a pure heart fears no evil. Always take that wherever you go, whatever you do. But before we go there, I want you all to punch a love sign. I see the audience is building. So quick. I want you all to punch a love sign. You're making me today to speak English. And don't think the language I'm speaking, I'm not from UK, but now it's the people of Amazonia. Yeah, no matter I speak like this, I can still broke the English very, very, very well. Broke the pigeon very, very well. So let me see you all punch the love sign for those who do the great job on Saturday. On Saturday, I was so impressed with you all. Watana Wata, IG Youth Movement. We came out so massively to raise money for defense. This is what makes the youth different. Yeah, you must be a youth with extinction. You must be a youth with a different kind of mindset. Yeah, that's the power in every nation. The power in every nation is the power of the youth. If you are a youth and you know the power you acquire, no person can put you under bondage. I want to say kudos to you all. I was there that day, even though Watana Wata, the former treasury, Mr. Frank, the former chairman of Goketunja, even though he thought freezing the account of or holding Watana Wata money based on political whatever he has with the impeached Sako, thought he would bring down us. No, the IG youth movement was there strong. You see, I have told them when you try to weaken one side, even if you discourage everyone in this war, the ancestors will raise up stones to fight. They thought that making Watana Wata or freezing our accounts will not support. But IG Youth of Rico Akaba, which is another wing of Watana Wata, was there to give. So kudos to you all. It was a great one. We have to support our boys. You have to support everything that pushes this revolution forward. I told you all the last time, for those who follow me on my page, I told you there are 3 things in war. 3 very powerful things before you come. First is communication. You see, they have blocked me, I'm here. You should note this thing down. There are 3 powerful instruments in war. And if you're winning all those 3, you are on top of the game. The first is communication. If you don't have communication, you can be winning and you are 0. If you don't have communication, you can be winning and you are zero. So first, communication, like we have ABS, like you have Prince Jaka platform, like you have Nachops, like you have Female General, Eric Wakaba, communication, like you have the others, Mark Barretta, you have Car Aaron, you have the others. Communication is a very great tool. It must be useful. Don't play. You remember we have been defeating La Republic in this war based on communication. Ghost Town was implemented based on communication. That's why you see anytime there is something, that so-called terrorist spokesman of La Republic military will struggle to come online to come and misguide the information because they know. And do you know why we have been winning this war for these past years? Is because we have been dominating communication. Despite what these so-called stupid Southern Cameroonian son, whether my country people, most of them who La Republic is using, La Republic doesn't have no skill of communication. For 50 years, people who say they live in one and indivisible so-called nonsense Cameroon cannot speak English. They cannot bring out no outing in good English. Their president cannot come and address you in English. 50 years of lack of bilingualism. And then they only use Southern Cameroonians as black legs. 50 years. So to tell you the power of communication, we are dominating. We are winning. The second, after communication, it's here, the brain, the psychological war. You can win communication, but if your people are not mentally and psychologically strong, you're losing. Yeah, that's why you see, despite how La Republic kill our young people and put them in the streets, our parents are still psychologically strong because they understand the purpose of liberation. And how is that? The purpose of liberation can be made well to understand through communication. Without communication, you're mentally defeated. And when you're mentally defeated, then you hear that's when the Bible came in and says, my people perish because of lack of understanding. What can make you understand? Even the Bible says that. My people perish because of lack of understanding. So, with communication, you'll be made to understand the purpose of liberation, the purpose of freedom. And through when you understand that, mentally you are strong. Psychologically, you are prepared to defeat the enemy. That's why for 5 years, with people like Safety Chris, with great communicators and activists who have been there, not compromised, we have been able to keep you mentally strong. And the final one now is the war we fight. So greetings to you all joining me. I was doing all that and educating you all for the audience to be. For the audience to be. Because it is, I could say, it is a sad day in Amazonia. A very sad day. Yeah, a very sad day. Very sad day. So we'll just go into the matter proper. But before we go to the matter proper, I want you to share. I want this audience to build. Let's first talk about the impeached, removed government, which they want to do a draft. I don't like talking about Sako. Yeah, I don't like. But a great freedom fighter called Nelson Mandela said, before you talk about freedom, you should make sure your own bed is tidied up. If you cannot make your own bed, you cannot free people. You see, they say if you don't know the use of money, you only understand when the money is no more in your hands. Today, you see people fighting to show Amazonian they can do things. But let me tell you as the voice of your ancestors, everyone in this revolution has been given a chance to prove to Amazonia if truly they want freedom. Today you see Sako and the others struggling to do this, struggling to do that, struggling to say Ambazonian for you, Ambazonian this, Ambazonian that. The question should be, did you not have an opportunity? Did we not give you an opportunity? What did you do with it? You know, most of these people come out and talk about the Bible. I'm very, 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 very well educated when it concerns the Bible. Let me give you a parable of a sower, not the normal parable you know about the people, the farmer man who went out to sow and some fell on thorns, some fell on fertile ground. No, no, no. I want to give another parable of the sower. This one was said by God, which a father, like a master wanted to go out. He gave seeds. No, he gave money, sorry. He gave money to his other children, everyone in the house. He said, I'm going on a journey. You take 10,000 and hold. You take 5,000 and hold. You take 2,000 and hold. You take 1,000 and hold. And the man went on a journey for a year or two and then came back from that journey. And when he came back, he said, oh, my sons, all of you come, all of you, my beautiful son, my handsome sons, come, come, come. Before I went for this beautiful journey, I gave you 10,000. What did you do with the 10,000? The one he gave 10,000 with. He said, oh, daddy, the 10,000 you gave me, I multiplied it to 20,000. The father said, you are a good son. He brought it. He called the other one, I gave you 5,000. What did you do? The one said, I multiplied it to 10. He said, you're good. He did ask all. And then when he came to the last one that he gave 5,000, 1,000. He said, what do you do? The one said, no, father, you are very stupid. How could you give me 1,000 and give the others to 2,000 and did this and that? I buried your money in the ground and this is your money, take it. This now goes to everyone that has been a leader in this revolution. Or, if we want to evaluate them, all of them have been given a time. Sarko's own time, what did he do? He had the most precious time. But he's like that man, the last son that was given 1,000 and buried it in the ground. And when the father came back and said, take this your 1,000. Because if you cannot keep your own house clean, how can you tidy? He's like that son that they gave 1,000, but he's so like, no, my 1,000 is too small. How did you give these people this? You give that. He went and buried it. And when Ambazonia said, what did you do? He brought them back, said, this is your 1,000. And how can you see that? AFCON, his own house, they played Nation Cup in his house. Where was he? He did Capital War Draft 3 weeks before. He asked Ambazonia. He said, my people, give me money. I promised to do you something. He did not. He did not. Let not somebody be there thinking, oh, we hate him. No. Most of you said sometime, oh, Sako used to pay, Prince Jeka used to pay Nacho. No. He collected war draft 1 month before the Nation Cup. And Nation Cup, there is nothing Sako or anybody under Sako's IG can tell Ambazonia. I told them there, I said, as the voice of your ancestor, I told them they had one chance. One chance. Just like I'm talking this because I'll be coming to what ADF did today with this Rgina Mundi. That's why I said, look, we don't need old people, people who are above 60. Some of them, their brain doesn't work anymore. Those people who come and tell you, I did this before, I was this, I was that. We don't need them. A revolution, a restoration movement needs youth. Go and check the age of Nelson Mandela and Kwame Nkrumah when they went to liberate their nations back in history. Go and check. Kwame Nkrumah was not a 60-something years old. No, 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 no. He just finished school. He was like me, like the voice of your ancestor. Kwame Nkrumah was not the age of Sako, neither was he the age of Akwanga or Ayaba. No, because there is time for everything. And when you are above that time, if you saw the way late Pamolan Jolly Tumbe handled this revolution, you will know that there is time for everything. He realized that his time was over. He had to struggle till his dying bed. He was there struggling to guide these people who say they want to liberate, give us freedom. Let's take an example from Pamolanjo. At his age, before he went, did you hear Pamolanjo moving with groups, saying, oh, I'm the leader of this, I'm the leader of that? No. But Ayabacho will convoke him or Sako, he will pay his flight and come. just for the sake of the people, just to unite you all, just to make you all understand the purpose of working together, just to make you all to understand that you can be united in different dynamics. But you guys don't understand that. You don't. Now you are coming to preach the gospel that you want to do war draft. The war drafts you have been doing, what did you do? You want to do war draft now because Marianta, who just came, a youth that came in 2 months. I heard the audios that came out. I was so baffled. I was so shocked because that was the same thing I did with Fombat and Ashu Kingsley. When we came to Fako, they said, no, we are good, we can bring. I said, you take money, you take this. Even though Fomba did not bring all his own equipment, but at least he brought some. Ashu Kingsley never brought anything. Sako, in an audio, I heard they say, oh, it's Sako that bought the RPG that was given to Bali Buffaloes. That they bought the RPG. So since they bought the RPG last year, the RPG did not reach ground zero. The army was waiting for the day Iya Mariante and Jomia will become president. Then the RPG appear in Bali. Oh, Amazonians, we are the people that hate ourselves and we don't like to accept our fault. When you know you cannot do something, just say you cannot do it. When you know you can, it's not a crime. Look, he who accepts is stupid, or who accepts he has failed is giving a door, opening a door to learn and acquire knowledge. Socrates never told anyone, I know. As I'm here, I know nothing. Because we will learn till the day we die. No man was born intelligent. And no man was born to know all. You are not omnipotent, you are not omnipresent. Only the Almighty God, the creator of heaven and earth, is omnipotent and omnipresent. That knows everything. We all living in this earth, you will learn until the day you are dying, and you will learn even how to die. It's just that when you are dying, you cannot say it. So I don't know where the brightness is going to. I don't know. A failure, when you fail in something, doesn't mean you are zero. No. Failure is giving you the ability to acquire more knowledge and even better knowledge than the one you know. That's the truth. Failure is giving you the power, the strength to be able to acquire more knowledge. But it's only Amazonian revolution that people see failure as a bad luck. No, he failed. If that RPG could come only when Marianta was there, then come on. That means there was nothing good you can do. That means Marianta is better. If the RPG, and before we started the world draft, I remember I told what the president, the youth president, please punch some love sign for her before I go forward. Punch some love sign. Punch some love sign for this great woman. They say what a man can do, a woman can do better. Please punch some love sign for you. And if you are not following her, she has a Facebook page. Go and follow her Facebook page. President Iya Marianta. She's a woman with passion. I've known her for quite long when she was still the European coordinator. She's a very strong woman. In 2 months, she could bring an RPG. That Sako, we have been waiting. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4. We have done 4, 2 word draft. Talk less of the uncountable baskets. Then what explanation do you want to give? What? Even the RPG, they said they did not buy RPG for Nopiti. Nopiti found way for his RPG. And it was still the chair people that helped Nopiti get the RPG. So all the nonsense they are talking about coming to do world draft, I've told them nobody will give them one pinch because the people of Amazonia are guided by the Restoration Council. The Restoration Council had long impeached and removed Sako. Long impeached and removed him. So he has no legal right. He has no backing from Amazonian people to do any sham. No. We gave him the first trust after he complained that my trip to Boya, Tabenyang this, Tabenyang that. We gave him. And which was a very big error because They say once beaten, twice shy. We should have not accepted that. But we gave him, despite all, he did that. And before they could even do that, we were saying they just needed 200,000. And we said, yeah, 200,000, just provide RPGs, because what we need is economic sabotage. We need just big rubber gun. Ambazonian cannot beat all the militaries of the Republic. Fat lie. What we need to do is to bankrupt the system, and that's simple. And even they are hearing me, I will tell them, I'm not scared. Southern Cameroon is the breadbasket of that nation. And if you bankrupt that nation, they're already going bankrupt. Have you not seen? ENS, they have refused that they're not taking more teachers again. We don't need to employ missiles. The liberation of Southern Cameroon is the most easiest war we can fight on earth. The only problem you have is Southern Cameroonians. We are on problem. We don't understand the purpose of love. Look what the Douala people are doing there. Have you seen? Those foolish people, let me call them some foolish chiefs. Where are the foolish chiefs of Victoria? Let me dive away from this topic of Sako and just touch that one before I come. Call those my chiefs of Ako. They should see what the Douala people are doing. You see, the Dio wanted to break down certain places in Dikolu, in Douala. The Douala chiefs came out marching and said it will not happen in their land. Now they are asking for that Dio to go. Can the people of Ako watch? Their Victoria is already being taken. The Bulus are now appointing first class, second class chief and giving the new layout to acquire their land. They should see the Douala people are waking up from sleep. So I just touched that side because it talks about unity. We all have to be together and fight this. We all have to be together, concentrate and liberate ourselves. Concentrate. Once your time is given and you have done your own, leave. Sako was there. He gave us his own purpose. We trusted him, and he did not deliver nothing. We had excuses upon excuses, excuses upon excuses, excuses upon excuses. Now they're struggling to divide us. He's struggling to divide Ambazonian, but he's too small because he should remember what we did to Seseku. Seseku did for Ambazonians great before he went to jail. But we still put him under the bus because we said no one can rule us behind the bars. So this is something which every Ambazonian has to know, that it's not about hating Sako. It's about knowing the truth, dotting the I's and the T's. That's what we have been doing. So any word draft Sako is doing is 0, 0, 0, 0. You have your president, Iya Marente and Jomia. She has said it give matter for pigeon, it give 13 robagon for 13 county. It don't come, I just say the two or three already come. Me I like when I not say me I be man for action. Yeah, 2 or 3 already come. It give 13. And I think this will I be talking for Iringwa, my Iringwa, before the one start the war draft. I tell you, say with 200,000, if you get 13 rubber gun or 14 for each county, just for economic sabotage, even if that 13 rubber gun they lost, Ambazonia they go still buy more because all that structure where they did for day, no Southern Cameroonian Pekin no they work inside. Broke all the thing they down, broke it. It's economic sabotage. Broke all the offices. Simple. Give 13 and I think 13 rubber gun. What it do now? How much will we don't give? How many professors don't contribute? Just with a few. So where mama they used to talk for Panapu say, if you want no picking will get good heart, you no need for see when you get 1 million. If you get 1,000, you go see what you do with that 1,000. Then you go not say, even if you get 1 million, it go do better. True or false? Now so where mama they used to talk. Say, if you get picking, you want no picking in heart, you want no picking in heart, that picking no need for get 1 million. Make that picking just get 1,000, you go know. 1,000. Iya Marianta don't just come, he never do no word draft. He asked Unamona give just $200. I don't even know how many people don't give. Not even up to 100 people don't give. Or 200. I don't even know. But it already brings something already for ground. For 2 months we enter. Now for tell you say, for all the people where they don't hold the posts, if they be the work for Amazonia, we are war for don't reach that boy. Because we control the forest. We control. I want to more analyze some. If Iya Marianta will just come for 2 months, he asks $200, and people don't sabotage him, so but he don't be able to bring one RPG where not up to 200 people don't give. Then people where they don't collect war draft, collect presidential basket, collect this. Then the camera can't talk. Say that person where you give to 200, when up to 200 people don't give for. We don't bring one. They say nah, they don't bring. I said they will buy last year. My people, oh we gonna when I go school now, na logic. Me with daughter who they talk through. I want to move analyze and find for you. Who they talk through? My way they don't give everything. They actually say stop we even Nation Cup, not stop them. Stop AFCON, not stop them. Stop mountain race, not stop them. Person where you never even giving no nothing. It is still struggle for gather when I say I could do something. You too. He never do no nothing. He can't ask and say, make una not give me 1,000 as that money. He say, una just give me 200. May I give all this where young people today for bush, rubber gun them, may they use them for economic sabotage. May I ask una to true. That 2 people, may I put them, who really mean liberation? My way, all international media eye they be there for you, not do no nothing, or the one way take now, not to 200 people don't give and they do something. Amazonia. Now so I think. Now what I see some no man of it drop me inside mode. Now so I think. So Sako na zero. Sako na zero. Anything where you do, you where you go for there, now your risk. He has been impeached and removed. The Restoration Council don't do that long. Anything where you do for them, whichever chair. I brought up that county chair people, then where they do for them, they know they talk for we. The county chairs, the way they do, we don't get rewind them. Contact Comringana Move. Maybe the SOS of Home Affairs. It go direct you, or you inbox me one time, Prince Jake, I will send you. When I remember saying now me and Eric Tato will be the one of the routes who will plan this county and LGA. So if you want out your county and LGA, just send me message for my inbox. Send them for me. I will tell you which county and LGA you belong to. All that cheer people, the way they do for Sako, where they encourage Sako for this nonsense, we don't put them a very big dot. Even if Amazonia can't free tomorrow, they are not different from those hand clappers inside La Republic Kangaroo Assembly. They are not different. All of them. All that cheer people, them, I go call their names the way they did. On that day, I go find that list. We don't put them a dot in any leadership position in Amazonia, in Southern Cameroon. In anything where they get for do, we don't put them a dot. You must be very careful with them. There are people where they know they stand with their people. The only county chairs the way I don't know where they stand with their people. I know the county chair of Fako, he has been a man of truth. Mula Edi, he has been a man of truth. He don't always stand to face the devil and rebuke the enemy right into his eyes. There are some other county chairs. They did 1 or 2 or 3 where I'll call their name. The rest, we don't want to see them for anything. For nothing. We distance them from anything we consider Southern Cameroon. They are corrupt mindset people, just like what we have in Yaoundé. If they want to come back, they have to go back to zero. Now, that was just a little introduction. I was talking to you in regards of that sham Sako wants to do. And for whatever case where you don't do it for a year case, I'll be talking last time for my live show. Cases secretary Chris, they don't take secretary Chris go court. For that case, we don't take secretary Chris go court. Now, Ambazonian people they can go court. And I'll be very sorry, say some of them go jail. Yeah, very true. We will not hide the fact. First of all, he's not the president in Ambazonia. He was impeached and removed by the house that represents the people of Ambazonia. That is the Restoration Council. He has been taken off. So he has no right to do any case in the name of Ambazonia. The foundation he claims that he is taking Ambazonian people to court, that foundation is the foundation of the people. Yeah, that foundation is not the foundation of his cabinet, because he came to the revolution with nothing. And when you're impeached and removed, you go with nothing. So, and he doesn't have the right to defend that foundation, because the foundation has a new head, which according to the law, he was there for 2 years. And the video is made, we have watched the video. He took an oath that he's going to serve Ambazonian with 2 years. And after that 2 years, they will do an election for him to leave. That 2 years came, and we saw that he did nothing. Yeah, we had stories upon stories. This one was classified. Don one will be going with 30,000. You know how many RPG $30,000? How many rubber gun $30,000 we buy? Don one will be going with $30,000. This one on disappearing here. This one on hearing here. Mogamo holding their own. You only hear problem upon problem. When you hear Sako, it's like the new name Sako. We should give it that problem. You know, Insobu in Nigeria means trouble. It's like Sako in Amazonia. We should call it to that a problem. Because anywhere you hear Sako, there is problem. He left Fako, divided Fako, problem. Went to Mogamo, say they're not giving money. Went to Goketunja, they start killing no pity. Went to Mbui, we lose FM Isobu. It's like we should just give the name Sako, problem. I'm sorry, it's not a joke. Because all of them, there is no problem. They solved. There is no problem. How can you be a man of God? You claim you're a pastor and you cannot solve a problem. Pastors are good reconciliators. They are good in mediation. How can you be? And you cannot solve one problem. You cannot mediate. You cannot bring peace upon your people. And then what leadership are we talking about? What leadership? Everywhere you go, Fako, you come, you divide, you make this one, Scataram, follow one the way they give money. You go for meme, you support Nasawe money, they come, you put Natoni. You go for Momo, you Scataram, you follow Namogamo. Everywhere, no one issue solved. When we are done with that, I just wanted to make Ambazonians know that we, especially those of Watana, don't pass. All the youths, don't there. There is no war draft going on. We have what they have activated, the ARF. The ARF is what is going on. $200 we are on the rubber gun project. Nobody should distract you with some nonsense war draft that could not stop Nation Cup. Listen to me very, very well. This is the voice of your ancestor, Prince Jika. And I'm sounding this right deep down into your ears. If you hear it, share it to everyone. Cut the video and send. There is nothing going on as war draft. Anyone that stand in front of you, tell you about nothing, call the police. They are thieves. We have Amazonia restoration fee. And there is not the case which they are taking some of Ambazonians to court is a case that every Amazonia in the United States must come out. Yeah, because we have to tell the United States government that the foundation that this man represented, he has been refused auditing under that foundation. He has refused to be audited. Yes, he and his cabinet. Thank you very, very much. And I think that will be the short, brief part of that so-called whatever sham they want to do there. Let me dive to the next part now. ADF. You see, most of you used to always see me. I stopped some time ago talking about ADF, AGC. But you could remember that the platform Merciful Truth, that platform derived from the fake activities and the division ADF brought. Remember, if most of you follow the interview of Tibo Nagy said, anytime we go to any platform to talk about Ambazonia, whatever, the only thing La Republique comes out and say is that we are divided. We are divided. And who sets that division? La Republique. Remember, France is a master of division. That's why when they came to Southern Cameroon, they had to split us. People were united. Our forefathers were united in one that left the Eastern Regional House in Enugu. They had to decide to start giving us cardinal points. Oh, you are Southwest. Oh, you be Northwest. Oh, you be fan or whether no, you want this one, you be this one subdivision, this one acquire subdivision. They just give you a cardinal point, because they are masters of division. You could hear it in the Paris Peace Conference, the interview between Mr. Mohammed and Biya. Biya say he was set to assimilate us and integrate into the La Republic system. So that's the same job which they are using some of our brothers to do. That's why you see we, the people of our coast, stood immediately against Sako because he was playing the role like the Frenchman. He was dividing Amazonians, and he wasn't going for the most important thing like we asked him. We said, Iringua's brother, was a lieutenant in the military and he's in the United States. How did he come there? Because no newspaper has reported that. We asked this question to a president. Can you interview us, Iringua's brother? And this came after Commando's death. Only division. The same thing now with ADF. ADF, when they joined this war, I said it before. Any place where you see ADF division, they did. Any place where you see ADF division, they did. Any place where ADF pass division, they did. Any place. When I talk the vex, but not true. When this war be start, our fighters were so focused. Nobody be asked Ayabacho make Ayabacho go daddy. Nobody be asked Ayaba. If Ayabacho not be go daddy, we not for the struggle for this war restoration movement as for the struggle today. We not for struggle. As Ayabacho go daddy now for them they start kill where people they foul. Now for them they start only because if you want show say it don't go ground zero before. You not check about the lives of the people. He got daddy as he come out the military enter kill where people like foul. He not still learn from that. Only because the one show Amazonia say na he be king. No, there's nobody which is a king. There's nobody. Now today we see this nonsense for Rgina Mundi. It's not surprise. It's not a surprise. When I be hear about the thing, I think people say it's not surprise. It's not surprise. You hear what this woman don't talk? The utterance is where this woman move her from Imop after they release him. He favor the liberation of Southern Cameroon, or he show we say it show the international way say no, everything is okay. The one and indivisible. Then we ask. We don't see me. I don't tell when I say as a voice of your ancestors. I'm here for us to cut the dots and the I's and the T's. We to analyze things and bring them out, and we understand ourselves and know that we are the curse of our own people. We are the curse of our own people. If a military man can kill Senator Kemendem Henry in Bamenda, a senator for voicing the voice of Amazonia, that means it was a point death for them to kill him. You also the video. He questioned the Republic government in their Kangaroo Senate House in Yaoundé. And they arranged for his death in Bamenda. If Honorable Weber can speak in that kangaroo court and he's banished from the land, then ADF will arrest this woman. If you look the shoes of the military, it's like person where the one go matter for pigeon, person where the one go disco dance. You see some doctrine for that people that military their shoe? No. There is nothing like there was a gun exchange. Fat lies, very big lies from Ayaba, very big lies. I just watched that dating video from Capo Daniel. These are people which you never hear them fighting war. No, but they are good in taking people's car, doing exchange, showing that we are divided in the war. This is terrible. It's so terrible. Now, from the way this woman said, from the way this woman talked, it shows that, oh, my God of heaven. Jehovah, have mercy. From the way this woman talked, it shows that there was a well-planned deal. And that deal, they arranged their deal, they have collected the money, and she's there to exonerate the military. To make, and she's a senator. That's one thing you guys don't know. Words that come out from her mouth are not only taken locally, are also taken internationally. I want you to get that. That's why you see Why I got angry with Sako is the same thing that I told you once, that the position I put Sako is the same position I put Ayaba. Because stopping the Nation Cup in Victoria was a very great international information to send. Very, very, very great information. Stopping. It doesn't compare, no matter how much they had to corrupt anybody. The stopping of Nation Cup or doing something in that field that any international satellite will capture was a paramount issue to be done in a revolution. And any president or whoever that could be at that time and don't deliver is not worth calling a president in Amazonia. Because someone like Sako had all the time. He had all the years. Everybody, we saw it from when he took in office, as they were saying, oh, La Republique was fighting for the Nation Cup to be held in Victoria. He watched that. The monies were there. He was doing his war draft. There was nothing like an excuse to be said. There is nothing. When the bloods of Amazonians are being spilled, there is nothing as an excuse for anyone to give. No, 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 no. No. He had the time, he had the money, he had the people, and he had his cabinet. But he preferred to do nothing, wait for the dying minute to come, dissolve and cause confusion in Fako. That's the same thing we are seeing with Ayaba. That's the same thing you are seeing with Ayabacho. That's the same thing. La Republic military go to Bamenda, they kill our youths, they slaughter them on the street, they kill them anyhow, they kill our senators, anyone that try to speak for Amazonia or speak in favor of us, they kill you, then you arrest their own. You arrange your monetary deal, you arrange your deals with them. You arrange your deals with them, you exchange her for money, and then she comes out now and she's making the world know that the people who have been killing your own are the heroes. Oh Lord God, devil, ekwesu romansi ya mami wata. Really, a witch has slept with a mermaid. That's a Nigerian proverb I like. Ekwesu romansi ya mami wata. A witch has slept with a mermaid. It's terrible. Then what people are you fighting for? What people are you fighting? What? And then I'll just take what, that's why I said all of them. And the one bad thing I hate about this thing is there are people who know all this nonsense and they don't come out to speak. Compare a fan now with 10 Kobo. Compare a fan and 10 Kobo. Compare them to 1 minute, please. No calls now. Compare a fang with 10 Kobo. 10 Kobo. It's now you will know. That's why I've told you that politics is not about what people say. Amazonia. That's why most of you, I've told you all that we will banish literature and implement philosophy and logic. The education curriculum in that territory, especially that one that are being taught to Southern Cameroon, is meant to keep you under slavery. And you know, a traveler is the most wisest person. So we who have traveled and touched different parts of the globe, we have the right to impact you with wisdom. Traveling is the greatest part of education in life. You see, oh shit. It's caused, please, some distraction. Sorry about that. Let me touch this. If you look 10 Kobo has arrested many people. Many. But here is point of view. Yes, here 10 Kobo. Yes, here 10 Kobo. Either you release people from Kondengi, either you release them, or I will not set this one free. He could ask for money. Even that Dio and the others which he sent them to Ekema, he could ask for money. He could ask for money. How many people 10 Kobo don't arrest? How many? How many people 10 Kobo of Ndian has arrested? How many? So now you see those who are fighting for the revolution. And go and ask how much has been Ndian war draft. No money Ndian is getting. Ndian is not receiving no money as compared to what ADF has been making in this revolution, from Bitcoin, from pin by pin to Changshoes to Pache or whoever. Count the all amount of money ADF has been making. Ask yourself how much Ndian has been making for World Draft. Ndian's own World Draft, Irene Wasef and Nijo refused to draft for Ndian. But that did not determine the focus of that vibrant youth fighting on the ground called Ten Kobo. When he arrested them, he said, I don't want your money. Release my people and I will set them free. Till today, they have not released them. Till today, have you seen anybody? I said Ambazonians. Since Ten Kobo said that thing, since La Republic has not responded to the order of Ten Kobo, have you seen anybody? Look, let's cut the I's and the T's. We are young people, we are youths. We are talking about the future of us and our generation. In the next 30 years, some of us will be getting old. And what we do today is what will determine our future. And the young ones which are coming. In the next 30 years, some of us will be very old. And this thing, if we don't solve it now, it will still come out. It will come back fresh in front of us, like a morning sun that appears at 7 a.m. in the morning. Ten Kobo, the World Draft on Dian has never been too much, but he has arrested countless of people. He has never taken any dollar. He could ask. But Ayabacho arrested this woman. You know, last week they said they passed a judgment that she is sentenced to death. You know that? Last week, I followed them up. They said they came on social media and they lied. They said they have passed a sentence on her that she's sentenced to death. I just told someone, I said, forget about that. They know the drama that is coming. They have not sentenced, they cannot sentence that woman. Me, I knew they will do this. I knew they would do it. And now they released her. Now she has come out, working with the military, telling the people, the media, that she was rescued by the military. Military switched their shoes were shining as if they just left their bedroom and their wife or their children just put kiwi polish on it. That's what they were telling them. And then tomorrow you want to come and say what? It's obvious ADF collected money. They exchanged, they did the Judas Iscariot attitude. But you know one good thing? This was a point in the revolution. This was a point that the ancestors gave ADF a hand and then called the people of Ambazonia and said, watch. If Ayabacho and AGC could handle this senator case so well, they would have gotten the trust of the people. You see, a man doesn't know the ways of the spirit until when you lose it. A man doesn't know the way. This point of this thing of ADF, if ADF did, you know, they caught the attention of Amazonians as a people, but you know, he who loves money, he who loves money will always go for money. He who loves money, and that's the truth. It shows, and this is not the first time. It's showing now that ADF has always put money before Amazonians. Because I understand that they have never been having money the way, yes, the revolution has always been on the people's side. But this was a point which the people would have given them a trust. But they fucked it up. I myself, I was watching to see how, this was the place I was talking to see. I said, let me see how this will end. I was on it day and night. This was the point where Ambazonians were saying, people have been talking so much about ADF. Let's see how they will handle this one. Let's see what they will do. People have been saying so many things. Now they have held this senator. How are they going to do? They say they want Seseko to be released. That's a very good bid. Could this happen? Now see. You come out and you say there was a gun battle. Which gun battle? How many? We know La Republic that when they do gun battle, anybody they kill, they will show the cops. Where is the gun battle? Where is the cops? Why my country people never put cops so that people where they die for the battle? What? Where did the battle take place? Well, let's make call. Where did the battle take place? We activists will make call. Videos will come out. Where did the battle take place that led to the release of this woman? This woman that has been supporting the destruction of the destiny of the youth of Southern Cameroon. Where did the battle take place? Where did the battle? We will make calls now. Videos will emerge. Where did the battle take place? There was no battle, of course. There was an exchange of people, exchange of money, exchange of cause. Look, politics, my people, is not words, it's action. My fellow youth of Southern Cameroon, this is the voice of your ancestor, Prince Jeka, son of Victoria. Let me tell you, it's only most of you, I know you down, we, your brothers, this way will make you understand what is politics. You see why Europe, most of you die to come this way? Most of you perish in Mediterranean seas, on the Mexico road, is because the youth this way don't follow sweet rhetoric words. No, they don't follow grammar. You know why? The youth this way have used who are proactive. They are not into those seca English. When you come out and you want to talk to people, you have gone into the dictionary like those lawyers in those days to convince a client. And you come out and you put so much rhetorical and logical terminology on your own face. And when the layman on the street hears it, and the way you pronounce your grammatical verbals, you say, oh, this man is so educated. I need this man. But you don't know his motives behind the language. And look, you must be logical in mind. That's what makes the youth in this developed world, in the United States, more different than you. You have just seen in Canada, they are banning guns. They have passed a bill. You think who pushed that? The youths. You think who pushed that? The youths. The youths pushed that. But come to we back there. Most of you lack reasoning. That's why a war that has to give your own destiny, your own brothers are turning out to be blacklegs, the youths. The only thing they could do is to become blacklegs. The only thing. That's to tell you how backward you are. How backward we are. The highest blacklegs in this war are Southern Cameroonian youth. From my country people to Suzy Spark to Clovis and the others. The highest. But you can never see that in this way. No. Youths push for development. And it's that development that most of you are coming here to fight. That's why when you come here, you cannot get their jobs. No. You can't get their jobs. Because they push for what their land is. But for you to push for something to be good out of your land, you decide to become a blackleg. Whereas your village doesn't have light. Your mother doesn't have hospitals. There are many things you can fight for. There are many things. That's why when I see some youth supporting this Ayaba and the AGC, I ask them, what do they do? What? For all the years? For 27 years or how many years Ayabacho has been in the revolution with AGC? If you had truly for this revolution, you should have been keeping $1 somewhere. That before the revolution comes in 2016, you tell Ambazonians that before you want to raise money, this is what I've been saving. That's the spirit of the revolution. You will tell them this is what I've been saving. But you look, we are the problem of our own self. Now he has released this woman. Where is the money? You will hear there is no money. Aye Kapo Daniel is already out saying there was a huge battle. There is no money. It will go to their pockets. They will manipulate the youths on the ground. And tomorrow they will send them to go and fight their own brothers. And they will kill their own self. We, the youths, are the ones paying the price. So if you don't wisen up, like I've told the fighters on the ground, you will die. You need to wisen up. Wisen up. The liberation of Southern Cameroon is in the hands of the youths. We need to be smart. They have released this woman on a negotiated deal. Pure blank. This woman, this senator, was released on a negotiated deal and the money has been transferred hands long time. What you're seeing here is just a drama. And the drama, La Republique is using it to boost their morale internationally because they don't care locally. Locally, they can kill all Southern Cameroonians. They don't give a damn. Yeah. Locally, they can kill all of you. What their main concern is about the international world. What image they get of them. And she has passed the message that the La République Minister of International Relations need to show to the international world. She has passed the message that she was taken off by the military and everything, but she was a good picture to show to the world. She was. They should have made more videos as they were doing, send it out, and show to the world that this is what we are going through and this is why we are fighting. But now with money, buy the destruction. Or I mean, with money, amend the destruction she will be causing? No. 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 So for me, I'll tell you the bold truth. I don't think ADF is for this revolution. As I've always said before, they are La République. And Dr. Akwanga has been refusing to tell us the truth about Ayabacho. He has been coming out with half stories. I hope one day Dr. Akwanga, yes, a man who since we're growing up, we have been hearing about his name. He called himself Papa Ambazonia. Papa, when he see dirty for a house, he always come up for can't talk true about what that Peking they do, who side the dirty they come out. All man for the revolution, no say the dirty and the play with Akwanga, Ayabacho, they do Dr. Akwanga, no. But for come out talk true, now, you know, they want to talk true. Yeah, that's why you see me, I hate this, because now we youth people, if we don't talk, you don't see the way I do for Eric Tattoo, I know the waste time. If some dirty thing will happen, we young people will come out, and when we talk about ourselves tomorrow, we go still come out be friend. But all these two ways they say so. Dr. Kwanga, no fine. And then they break away from NCNC. Come on, go form a go to youth league, come on, can form this. You know, I am fine. Because since we don't join it, we started this revolution last 6 years. No other person ever caused with backwardness, which AGC and their leader. No person. Since we don't join this revolution, since we start this race, and I want to ask and say, I don't know why they ever accept consortium, accept say me they join diaspora. If I be no say AGC and SCY, Dr. Kwanga group not the cause problem for revolution. Now this I have at your own. If I be no say they be break up from NCNC, I for deny it. When man we don't get voice to by them, so I don't feel do nothing. I for deny me they not ever come because we for that Ground Zero was united to prosecute this war. If they be no say diaspora be they divided, we'll not ever agree because now this nonsense this way it can't make and today way that error where we talk say people come together for diaspora. We will not say AGC there be bad wine for inside the same cup because if they not be feel unite with NCNC, how they go feel unite with we Ambazonia? Me ask you now. NCNC be then at one house where they will be under, but they divide themselves because any man they hungry. Then how now they will carry you? That's me. I know the look. I'm very straight in my thinking. I'm very straight, and that's why some people don't like me. I'm very, very straight in my thinking. If you cannot stay together with your brother under NCNC, it make you come out this one go do SCYL. It make you this one come out go do AJC. Then how do we think they will come under now? How? If they could not unite then they split it. Then why do we think they cannot come now? They can never. Because the division that they planted that time, it has grown so big. Yeah. That's why our parents say, if somebody wants to be a witch, you start by first hating people. As you start hating people, jealousy and hatred manifest itself, definitely become a witch. That's the truth. If for those years they were hating each other, which they could unite under NCNC and still be there, then how do we think that now that we gathered in this modern time to fight this war, they will unite? That's why we are getting all this dirty nonsense. All this dirty nonsense. I think it's high time we come out and we bullshit all these people. Well, I'm very happy we have a youth president. We bullshit all these snakes, these cankerworms. They are the ones bringing us so much bad luck to the liberation of our homeland. They should just stay with their hatred and their witchcraft and die. Because the evil this woman will cause now for her release, money will not be able to redeem it. Will not. Or neither with the blood of Amazonian being spilled on the ground, with what this woman is saying, they will take it to cover up anything. They will. They will cover up many things. They mean to say you heard from the senator, she was with them for 1 month. Anyway, Southern Cameroonians, I'm very happy we have come to a period whereby we are understanding the fundamentals of this restoration movement. And I'm very happy for the structures that were laid from the beginning, because it's those good structures that are still keeping us to today. I would advise everyone, stay your county before. We have new reference contacts, your LGs and counties. Stay glued to them. Go back. If you want to know your county and LG, please call me. I will link you up to them. I have been blocked on Facebook for 1 month. I'll be back maybe on the 25th of June or 25th, but I'll always come on ABC when duty calls to come to motivate you all. Stay focused. This restoration movement has taken another level. You have seen the great job which our president, our Michelle Obama of Southern Cameroon. I call her the Michelle Obama. It's like the first day I met her, my ancestors just told me that she will lead. I never knew her. Yeah. The first day I met her, I just called her Michelle Obama. I never knew why I gave her that name. Yeah, Marianta, our president. The first day I met her, I just said Michelle Obama. And I see greatness in her. She will do what men cannot do. She will. I call on you all to support her. Support her. She grew up in the land of those who have kept us under colonialism. And she knows, as a young woman, how to defend the rights of her people. So I'll call on you all, support. Also, don't forget to support this TV, ABS TV. Support ABS. And for Watana Wata people who start our Air Classico soon, we are working to make sure we put things in order. We'll start our Air Classico soon to support our fighters. And for the fighters on the ground, stay loyal to the cause. Don't copy dirty habits like what you see from ADF. Yeah, I know those in FACO they are already good brand to this. Don't copy what you see here. All the other fighters, those who are focused, FM, no PT, the others. Don't copy these dirty habits from ADF. Don't. Your people should be your first pride. You see why La Republic citizens are dying and making sure that we remain under slavery is because their brothers cannot kill them. You saw demonstration in Douala. Did you hear one gunshot? Huh? You saw demonstration in Douala. Did you hear one gunshot? No. But when they come to Amazonia, they kill you all, and your own brother go and release the senator that encourages them to kill you. Huh? So look, it's high time we grow up and be wise. It's high time. We have to fight for ourselves. Like I told them, all of them, even her, she's a sacrificial lamb. You are the only good thing Amazonia has. Our restoration fighters, you are the only good thing. The only thing I will beg you is don't torture your people. Don't torture your people. Don't kidnap. If you ask, they don't give you, stay that way. Don't torture your people. Don't copy the bad habits. Prove to them, just like how Ten Kobo is doing, just like how the others are doing, Fimasha the King, just like how Nopiti and others are doing. Stay that way. Don't be corrupted. From all indication, it shows ADF is not for the good of Amazonia. Yeah, because if they were for the good of Amazonia, they would respect the blood more than money, because money cannot buy blood. They did not think about the blood of Amazonia, but they talked about money, which money is like water. Once you take 1 franc out of it, it's not the same figure anymore. It's not the same figure. It's not. Once 1 franc is out of it, it's not the same. It's not. But blood in you can make you live long. Anyway, we'll always stay truthful to the cause, and I want all you Amazonians to know this, and know this very, very clear. ADF is not for us. Yeah, I'm talking to you as the voice of your ancestor. ADF is not for us, because he who is for you will put you first. They don't put us first. They put money first. So you all stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay focused. This is the voice of your ancestor. I'll be back here again. And I want to thank my technician on the back, Secretary Chris. I want to thank you for this prompt backup, which I called you and You had to just come on board. I want to thank all those watching. I saw we're about 510. I want to applaud you all for coming out, even without me putting on any poster or informing you before time. You all are patriots. Please stay glued to this channel, to ABS TV. Keep on supporting our anchor man, Safety Chris, and our new interim government cabinet, which are there to serve you with the president, Iya Marianta, and my one and only Reverend Asong, the SOS, and not forgetting all the able county chairs who are making this revolution go ahead. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. And don't remember to pay your 200 RL fee. Don't forget. It is what is making the game change on the ground. Don't forget that. Have a great day. Have a great day and a great day. And we'll see you another time. Thank you.
Yesu nakoma boye pona Yesu soki naza boye pona Yesu eza nani eza Yesu soki salelo eza Yesu soki toza boye eza pona nani yango eza Yesu soki toza boye eza pona nani yango eza Yesu soki tokoma boye eza pona nani yango eza Yesu liboma 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 na ngai ya kokende na fulu te liboma na ngai ya kolokota matiti te soka liboma na ngai ya koyembelaka mati nga nabinaka mpona Yesu nabinaka mpona Yesu nabinaka mpona Yesu naza boye mpona Yesu Lokola papate mamate bosote yaka lokola mwana makambo mbela so umela oto sibisika ya ebongo ya ansere jour to pesi ebisika nini yaka lokola mwana bonokota lola yeza mane toza bana jufe noire mwana chare mbouyi mwana dauphin mbouyi mwana elfe chibamu mwana Pula bisala mwane toza bana Kadi muteba mwana toza